Alright, what the heck is going on, everybody? I've been asked a couple times to do a video on my settings in Modern Warfare. I'm going to pair that with a best classes video as well, so a little 2-in-1 for you guys. Here's the settings that I rock with now. I should let you guys know that I play on Claw, so I play with a default controller, no scuff, no battle beaver, no nothing, just a regular old PS4 controller with my index finger pressing the buttons. That's why I play on default flipped, so my middle finger can press L1, R1. The rest of my settings, your dead zone, I have a video on that. If you need to check it out, it is down below. My sensitivity, I've been sticking with 7.7 pretty much throughout all of Modern Warfare, with my ADS low zoom at 0.95 and high zoom at 1.25. As of right now, my response curve type is dynamic. I've switched that ever since the glitch with standard where you get less aim assist. I'm not sure if they've patched that yet, but if you've noticed yourself missing more shots than usual on standard as of the last couple weeks, try switching to dynamic and see what that does for you. I'm not a huge fan of it on snipers. I actually switch back to standard when I'm using a sniper rifle, just because that lack of fine aim adjustment makes standard much more viable for snipers, for me at least. But you guys work around with this and see what works best for you. I've always played with control vibration off, but there are so many good players that play with this on, so it's really whatever works best for you. Aim assist standard, I believe you should keep this on standard. The other two are a little more focused, and the rest of them right here, nothing too crazy important. Slide behavior tap, obviously that's what you should be rocking. If you haven't been rocking tap, you've been missing out. Get your slide cancels going. I don't do auto tac sprint, although you can if you want to, if you're trying to get those super cracked out slide cancels, but I prefer to just do it myself. On to general, my brightness is at 51. This is going to be really dependent on your monitor, so see what works best for you. Film grain, make sure that's at 0. And here a lot of people ask what makes my videos a little more colorful. Not only do I increase my saturation by a little bit on my Elgato, I also have Tritanopia as both the interface and the world filter. Not because I am colorblind personally, but because I'm selfish and like how it looks. Make sure you got your motion blur off and your minimap in the shape of a square. And yeah, here's the rest of it. Also, if you guys want to take away Spec Ops, you can do this in your game installs. So I have my Spec Ops taken off as well as the survival pack just because I don't play those modes and I'd rather free up a little bit of space on my PS4 if I can. Audio, make sure you're on boost high. My master volume's a little bit lower at 51. Turn my music all the way off, dialogue 20, effects volume 51. I believe I saw these settings from like Teddy Rex way back in the day, but boost high is great for hearing footsteps and whatnot. The rest of that if you would so like to see it. And yeah, that is it for the settings. We can move on into the custom classes. Right here is my old faithful, my SMG Fast. I made a video on this class just recently. Ever since the MP5 nerf, this is the class that I've landed with and I've been really enjoying it. The Compensator Commando is a great mixture of recoil control and stabilization, and despite the pros GAing the different ammo types, I'm sticking with 10mm for now. How he sticks to get there fast, I start out with double time ghost and tune-up. You're good to leave the specialist bonus on, because when you don't play on CDL, they'll automatically take them off. And I've been rocking with a frag and a flash. Same thing right here, but with EOD and battle harden. This is what I'll use for maps like Hackney, where I'm not necessarily trying to get anywhere that fast. Moving into my AR class, this is my fast one. They both have the same attachments on them. This is just one with double time and one with EOD. The attachments are Compensator, stock M16, Commando foregrip stippled, and no stock. Mess around with these as you see fit, but I really like this M4. I don't use it a crazy amount. I'm more of a sub player and a sniper, but when it's time for me to pull out an M4, I really do like this one. I have an M19 in the back pocket. This is the class that I'm using with that. And same thing here with double time ghost and tune-up, with the slow one having EOD and tune-up. Here is my sniper class. I've switched this around a little bit. I used to run the 32-inch, now I run the SnD. I may get a couple more hit markers here and there, but I think it's worth it with how much faster it is to zoom in compared to the 32, because the 32 is just so slow. Anyways, stippled, focus, SnD, and variable zoom. I really like the variable zoom in this game, so I've been rocking with that. My Renetti, I've switched this one up a bit too, because I was missing some shots with the faster class. I've run Compensator, the burst mod, 21 round mags, the pro grip, and sleight of hand. So the pro grip just to get that extra recoil control, so that if you're gunning somebody at a medium range, you won't miss more shots than you need to. I do run double time in this class to get to my sniper spots faster, but on maps like Arclov, if I'm trying to go in trench and watch the right side on defense, I'm going to need EOD, so I'll switch to that real quick. I don't have a separate class for it though. My SMG smoke class is right here on maps like Ramaza, where I'm going to need to smoke the hop up for Logan to go there. I'll switch up to this one. Normally it's a little bit faster, but I'll just change that EOD back and forth as I see fit. Here's the Uzi, just for fun. Although this class is viable now with the nerf, this is the one that I would use. I really do like this class and it can hang with the MP5. I just feel like the MP5 has that up close shredding power that the Uzi can't quite master. This is my sniper fast, the one that I'm using when I'm jumping off the map, going for 360s and having us get 1.5 comeback on. I just run all the fast attachments. I swap out that barrel for the 17-inch. Everything else is the same actually, so I really just switched the barrel out from SnD guard to 17-inch. The same Renetti, and then there's the rest of the class. This is the AUG that I've been messing around with just a little bit. No reason for that point, man. I saw this on Twitter from, I believe Illy was the one who tweeted this out. Except he had the 5.56 swapped out for sleight of hand because the pros GA'd the ammo switches. But I mean, this 5.56, if you can control that recoil, it's just nasty. And this is my bolts class if you feel like playing bolts only. That's it right there because that's what you have to use, the rest is banned. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of these classes, if you have any that you would like to add or edit any of mine. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you do, let me know with a like or a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one.